Why, hello there, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and today, well, we're talking about Constantine issue number 2, Dead in the Streets. Just take a look at that, well, just take a look at that pretty gruesome cover art with Constantine. He's got a cigarette over there in the corner, smoke everywhere, blood everywhere, because he got, looks like he got hit by the friggin' train or anything. So yeah, let's just talk about the issue. It picks up right after the last issue, but not right after. It's more or less Constantine hopped on a plane, not a train, because trains they can't fly. I think I don't know. I haven't been on a train for a while, but planes they can fly. So he's out of there. He's not in Norway anymore. He's like he's somewhere else. He's talking about mentally. He's like, oh yeah, magic always has a cost. But then he's like in a taxi cab. He gets some taxi driver's number. He's like, yeah, can you always like pick me up? He's like, oh yeah, sure. But then like some child soldiers look at him. They're driving by. Then just burst into his cab, knock him out, and there he is. He wakes up like in the back of the child soldier's truck because they're taking him to go see Mr. E. He's one of the founding members of the cult of the Cold Flame. And then, here's the thing about Mr. E. He's blind, and he basically takes the needle, or pin thing, whatever, from the compass, from Constantine, and he's like, you know what, now I'm going to kill you, Constantine. Except Constantine, he's a con man, he's a master of words, so he just talks Mr. E into letting him, like, tell a joke. Except the joke is, like, basically the joke itself is like a spell, which is basically teleports Constantine away in a kind of interesting way of teleporting where it's like his veins itself take on colors and he disappears. And because Mystery is like blind, he can't tell what just happened. He's like, yes, and Constantine, are you there? Good God, he's gone. So then Constantine, he's getting the dial now. He's gone up in a monastery. He's getting the dial from Croydon's compass. Except he runs into an unlikely fellow, and that unlikely fellow is the Spectre. And the Spectre is basically, he's like, Constantine, you have betrayed so many people. You must die. Except Constantine, he's a wordsmith, and he talks him out of it. He's like, these the cult of the cold flame. They're gonna rise to power. You need someone like me to stop them, you know. So the Spectre, he like begrudgingly though he agrees and says, okay, sure, go do that. And so Constantine, he gets the dial, and then he's like, yeah, I'm going back to London now because I've got the dial. So he's on his way back to London. He's talking about, oh, it's going to be cool going home, except here's the thing, Sargon and Mr. E, they're like, he's going back home to go and get, like, the remaining piece of the compass, except they're going to be waiting for him there. And then the issue ends with this giant panel page of basically the plane flying over London with bodies just hanging up from everywhere. So, yeah. Jeff Lemire, he's solid writer for Constantine. I wish he would have stayed on for more, because I think he's only on for like 4 issues. I might be mistaken. I haven't read these issues in a while. It's been like a couple months. But overall, the artwork, it's pretty much stable. I like the artwork. I like the storyline. Jeff Lemire, he really he's a great writer. He knows Constantine. Constantine's basically he can talk you into selling yourself a gun to shoot yourself with. That's Constantine. He can do that. So it's very believable that he could talk the Spectre into letting him live and even outsmart a blind guy. So it's a very good issue. I give it like a 4 out of 5. And yeah, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and this has been my thoughts on Constantine issue number 2. See you later.